Welcome back to Spectrum Sphere, where we dive into a myriad of topics showcasing the rich tapestry of human experience. Today, we're stepping back in time to explore daily living in the vast and influential ancient Roman Empire. Hit the like button, subscribe, and join us on this journey through history. As we peer into the grandeur of ancient Rome, we're met with architectural marvels and cultural advancements that have sculpted the modern world. From the imposing Colosseum to the intricate legal systems, Roman influences are embedded in our society, standing as a testament to their extraordinary legacy. Moving deeper into Roman society, we encounter a complex hierarchy. At the pinnacle sat the patricians, Rome's ruling class of noble lineage. Below, the plebeians, common citizens, and at society's foundations, the slaves, often captives from foreign lands, each group bound by distinct roles and rights within the empire's stratified structure. The Roman family unit, or familia, was the bedrock of society, transcending mere kinship to include the entire household. Dominated by the paterfamilias, the male head, this structure dictated the social and economic duties of each member, entwining personal identity with the prosperity and honor of the familial collective. As dawn broke over the empire, the typical Roman citizen began their day. Rising early, they'd splash cold water on their face. The Romans had no soap. Then they'd step into a simple tunic or stola. A light breakfast of bread and olives awaited, often accompanied by a cup of watered-down wine. With the new day's light warming the city, Romans started with a modest breakfast known as ientaculum. This early meal typically consisted of bread dipped in wine or olive oil, sometimes with added honey or dried fruit for those who could afford the sweetness. A common sight in every household, it was a quiet, quick affair to energize citizens for the day ahead. As daylight bathed the Roman streets, citizens made their fashion statements. The toga, a mark of Roman citizenship, draped elegantly over the bodies of the elite, while tunics were the go-to garment for the common folk. Fabric color and decoration distinguished the wealthy from the masses, signifying status in this sartorial society. Moving on, education held great importance in Rome. Wealthy children learned reading, writing, and arithmetic from a literatus or a private tutor. Meanwhile, the ludus or elementary schools were open to others, focusing on the memorization of texts and basic numeracy, preparing young minds for their roles in society. In the bustling heart of ancient Rome, work life thrived with diverse professions. Skilled artisans, merchants, and traders were the economic backbone, while farmers and laborers toiled on the empire's vast estates. Public servants kept the city running, and political careers beckoned the elite, all cementing Rome's complex social fabric. Trade and commerce were vital to Rome's prosperity. Markets brimmed with goods from across the empire, fostering a vibrant urban economy. Merchants flourished amidst the interplay of supply and demand, while coins minted with imperial imagery circulated wealth, weaving an intricate economic tapestry across this ancient metropolis. Moving from commerce to the marvels of Roman engineering, let's delve into their remarkable infrastructure. The Romans built an expansive network of roads, linking far-flung corners of the empire, ensuring swift military movement and efficient trade flow. Aqueducts, feats of architectural genius, carried fresh water to the bustling cities, a lifeline of urban civilization. Continuing our journey through ancient Rome, let's explore the ingenuity of urban planning. Roman cities were marvels of organization, with a grid system of streets stemming from the central forum. Housing, markets, and public buildings were meticulously arranged, reflecting the order and control that were hallmarks of Roman life. The communal heart of hygiene and relaxation in Rome was the public bath, or thermae. These grand facilities were not just for cleansing, but also socializing and conducting business. With hot and cold pools, steam rooms, and gymnasiums, they were a testament to Roman engineering and a reflection of the importance placed on cleanliness and health. As the afternoon sun peaked, Romans flocked to the Forum, the bustling nerve center for commerce and politics. Here, citizens engaged in vibrant discussions, shopped in the open markets, and conducted business deals. The forums were not just marketplaces, but also stages for public speeches, a reflection of Rome's democratic ideals. Moving from the hustle of the marketplace, Romans would seek thrill in recreation and entertainment. The Colosseum, an imposing amphitheater, hosted the infamous gladiator games. Here, combatants, often slaves or prisoners, fought fiercely to the roars of a captivated crowd craving spectacle and competition. As dusk settled, the Romans found solace and laughter in their theaters. Dramas and comedies played out on stage, becoming integral to cultural life. Playwrights like Plautus and Seneca left indelible marks with their works, capturing the complexities of human experience and setting a foundation for Western literature. Moving on to their midday customs, Romans would typically pause for a lighter meal, known as prandium. This might include bread, cheese, olives, and dried fruits. Following lunch, as the afternoon sun peaked, many indulged in the practice of siesta, a restful break that echoed through the empire's warm territories. Faith in Rome was a complex tapestry of deities and rituals. Romans honored a vast pantheon, from Jupiter, the king of gods, to Venus, the goddess of love. Daily life intertwined with worship, as citizens frequented majestic temples, offered sacrifices, and sought the favor of these divine figures in public and private spheres. The Roman military was a pillar of the empire, and the daily life of a legionary was one of discipline and order. These soldiers not only defended Rome's borders, but also built roads, forts, and aqueducts. Despite the strenuous routine, legionaries took pride in serving Rome, shaping both history and civilization. In ancient Rome, citizenship afforded a person significant rights, such as voting, owning property, and marriage. It also meant protection under Roman law, which was advanced for its time. The legal system, with its courts and detailed laws, became a foundation for many modern legal systems we see around the world today. Turning to health and medicine in ancient Rome, a visit to a doctor would be quite different from today. Trained in the healing arts, Roman doctors often drew knowledge from Greek practices. With a blend of herbal remedies, surgical procedures, and an early understanding of the body, they played a crucial role in maintaining the well-being of Roman citizens. Moving beyond the practicality of their infrastructure, the Romans also deeply valued beauty. A visit to any villa would unveil breathtaking mosaics and frescoes. These intricate works of art were not just for decoration, but also a means to display wealth and tell stories of gods, daily life, and mythology. Slavery was an integral part of the Roman economy and daily life. Slaves came from various origins, performing a multitude of tasks from household chores to labor-intensive work in fields and mines. Their roles were pivotal, yet their lives were marked by hardship and a lack of freedom. In ancient Rome, marriage was both a private affair and a public declaration of a new family unit. Weddings were significant, with elaborate rituals emphasizing the joining of two families. Family events, often dictated by traditions and religious observances, celebrated milestones and reinforced social bonds within the community. As evening fell over Rome, the social elite prepared for dinner gatherings, events that were more than mere meals. Banquets showcased a host's wealth and status, featuring exotic dishes and entertainment. These elaborate feasts were a cultural mainstay, where politics, philosophy, and art were as intertwined as the flavors on the table. In Roman society, women played pivotal, though often understated, roles. While patrician ladies oversaw domestic affairs and educated the young, their influence subtly extended to social and sometimes political spheres. Meanwhile, plebeian women contributed to the economy, working in trades or crafts, showing the diverse fabric of daily life in ancient Rome. Transitioning from the bustling streets, we peer into Roman living spaces, where architecture celebrated grandeur and utility. Houses and villas, adorned with intricate mosaics and lush gardens, were status symbols for the wealthy. In contrast, common folk resided in modest insulae, multifamily dwellings that optimized limited urban space. As dusk fell over the empire, Romans engaged in various evening routines. Wealthy citizens would attend lavish dinner parties featuring exotic dishes and lively discussions, while others visited taverns or spent time with family at home. It was a time for relaxation, socialization, and enjoyment after the day's labors. The Roman calendar was marked by numerous festivals and public celebrations, reflecting the empire's love for spectacle and tradition. From the raucous Saturnalia, which turned societal norms on their head, to the solemn ceremonies honoring deities, these occasions were central to Roman social and religious life. As we reflect on the immeasurable influence of ancient Rome, it's clear that its legacy is alive in our modern world. From language, law, and literature to engineering, architecture, and governance, the cornerstones of Western civilization are deeply indebted to the innovations and traditions of this once mighty empire. That brings us to the end of our journey through ancient Roman daily life. We hope you've enjoyed this glimpse into the past with Spectrum Sphere. If you found this video enlightening, please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel for more diverse and engaging content.